Hello everyone, welcome to this English class. So students, in our today's class we are going to study the second chapter of your book class 9th Beehive, and the name of the chapter is The Sound of Music. So student, this chapter is divided into two parts. Okay, so in the first part we are going to study about a girl and her struggle and the determination she has in her while achieving her dream. Okay, and next second part I'll tell you later when we are going to study about it. Okay, so the name of the first part of this chapter is Evelyn Glennie listened to music, listened to sound without hearing it. So now you must be wondering, how can one listen to a sound without hearing it? Okay, so I'll tell you. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So, students, in this part of your chapter, ये एक स्टोरी है एवलिन ग्लेनी की. शी इज़ अ स्मॉल गर्ल एंड उसकी स्ट्रगल दिखाई है, हाउ शी सो डिटरमिन्ड इन अचीविंग हर ड्रीम. एंड उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा कुछ हमें बताया है जो हम इस चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे. क्या बता रहे हैं कि गॉड हर मे हैव टेकन हर हियरिंग, भगवान ने भले ही उसके सुनने की जो पावर है वो शायद उससे ले ली है, बट ही हैज गिवन बैक हर समथिंग एक्स्ट्रॉर्डिनरी. बट गॉड ने उसको कुछ बहुत ही एक्स्ट्रॉर्डिनरी दिया है. वो क्या दिया है? दैट इज द पावर टू फील. Even though she is not able to hear, but she is able to feel things, feel the music far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. तो ये हर इंसान के अंदर ये क्वालिटी नहीं होती है. तो this is something very extraordinary she has in her, and she feels the music and then she expresses it. She plays, अभी हम जब चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे तब आपको पता लगेगा that there are various kind of musical instrument which she plays. Okay, drum and other kind of musical instruments. And जब वो बजाती है तो she has that feeling in her when she plays those musical instruments, and she does it so well, so beautifully, जो हम शायद बहुत लोगों की बस की बात नहीं हो सकती है. Read the following account of a person who fought against a physical disability and made her life a success story. So students, this is the chapter. In this part of this chapter, we are going to study about this character Evelyn Glennie, and उसने कैसे अपनी लाइफ में स्ट्रगल किया, how she come of her fear. And there is a very beautiful message that even though we are disabled, we have so many problems in our life, even though we are having such things, but still we should never give up hope, and we should pursue our ourselves to our dream, to achieve our goal, to achieve our aim. So this is the message which is being given in this chapter. So we'll read the chapter, I'll discuss the meanings of the difficult words, and then I'll explain you what is there in this chapter. Okay, so let's begin reading this chapter. Rush hour, crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. A slight girl, looking younger than her 17 years, was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. So students, in this first paragraph, the author is talking about this girl. किस गर्ल की बात हो रही है? एवेलाइन. ओके, सो शी इज स्टैंडिंग ऑन अ प्लेटफॉर्म, एक रेलवे प्लेटफॉर्म पे खड़ी है, एंड दैट प्लेटफॉर्म इज सो क्राउडेड. क्राउड जॉसल का मतलब होता है टू पुश ईच अदर, एक दूसरे को धक्का देना. So that platform is very crowded, and she is standing there, and she could hear the sound of the vibration. जब आप लोगों ने कभी एक्सपीरियंस किया होगा, जब आप रेलवे स्टेशन जाते हो तो वहाँ पे जब ट्रेन आ रही होती है तो यू फील दैट वाइब्रेशन व्हेन द ट्रेन अप्रोचेस. सो सेम थिंग एवेलाइन ऑल्सो, शी इज feeling that vibration when the train approaches. So here she is being described as a slight girl looking younger than her 17 years. So she is a 17-year-old girl and she is very thin. ठीक है, बहुत ही पतली है. And she is standing there and she could feel the vibration of the train coming from the in the platform. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London, and daunting enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. Now, she was going, अब वो प्लेटफॉर्म पे थी, that means she was definitely going somewhere. Okay, तो वो कहाँ जा रही थी? वो रॉयल अकेडमी ऑफ म्यूजिक लंदन जा रही थी. एक रॉयल अकेडमी ऑफ म्यूजिक, वहाँ पे म्यूजिक सीखने के लिए वो जा रही थी. ओके, एंड शी वॉज बेसिकली फ्रॉम स्कॉटलैंड से थी वो. ठीक है, स्कॉटिश फार्म मतलब स्कॉटलैंड के जो फार्म्स होते हैं, शी बिलोंग्स टू दैट प्लेस. गांव का जो एरिया होता है, विलेज, ठीक है, वो वहां से बिलोंग करती थी. एंड नाउ शी इज मूविंग टू लंदन टू लर्न म्यूजिक फ्रॉम रॉयल अकेडमी ऑफ म्यूजिक. ओके, एंड but this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. So यहाँ पे ऑथर ने एक और चीज क्या बताई है हमें एवलिन के बारे में, that she is deaf. उसने अपनी लाइफ में बहुत सारे challenges फेस करे हैं, बट मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट जो उसका चैलेंज था, जिसकी वजह जो उसने अपने आप से भी फाइट करी, जिसकी वजह से वो थी उसकी डेफनेस. शी वॉज डेफ, बहरी थी वो. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. Now, she was, Evelyn Glenn जो थी, उसने जब वो बहरी हुई तो वो चीज़ एकदम से नहीं हुई that she was born deaf. धीरे धीरे करके उसका ग्रेजुअली मतलब धीरे धीरे करके उसकी जो हियरिंग पावर थी वो लूज होती गई. हर मदर रिमेम्बर्स नोटिसिंग समथिंग व्हेन शी वॉज 8. जब वो 8 साल की थी तब उसकी मदर ने ये चीज नोटिस करी थी कि वो सुनने में उसको तकलीफ हो रही है. शी इज नॉट एबल टू हियर. दे कॉल्ड हर नेम एंड शी डिडंट मूव. आई सडनली रियलाइज शी हैडंट हर्ड, सेज इजेबेल ग्लेनी. अब उसकी मदर ने क्या बोला, जब वो पियानो बजा रही थी, 8 इयर्स की थी, तो उसकी मदर ने उसको तो बुलाया, उसका नाम बुलाया बहुत बार, बट उसने कोई रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं दिया. ठीक है, तो व्हेन शी वाज नॉट रिस्पॉन्डिंग, सो हर मदर सेज, उसकी मदर का नाम है इजेबेल ग्लेनी. सो शी सेज कि शी डिडंट मूव एट ऑल. उन्होंने उसको बहुत बार आवाज लगाई, बट शी डिडंट मूव, शी डिडंट रिस्पॉन्ड ओनली. For quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. But by the time she was 11, her marks were deteriorated. अब क्या हुआ, एवलिन जो थी उसने काफी टाइम तक अपनी जो डेफनेस थी उसने बहुत कोशिश करी ना छुपाने की. ठीक है, उसने बिकॉज एक होता है एक इंसान में, व्हेन द पर्सन इज हैविंग सम काइंड ऑफ डिसेबिलिटी, उसको लगता है कि एक इन्फीरियोरिटी आ जाती है कि मैं पता नहीं दूसरा इंसान कैसे रिएक्ट करेगा मेरे अंदर ये चीज देख के, हाउ दे विल दे एक्सेप्ट मी और नॉट. ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें इंसान के दिमाग में चल रही होती है. तो सेम थिंग एवलिन वाज आल्सो फेसिंग एंड शी वाज समवेयर स्कैर्ड कि पता नहीं अब सबको पता लग जाएगा तो हाउ दे विल रिएक्ट टू मी. सो बहुत टाइम तक उसने अपने फ्रेंड्स और अपने टीचर्स को नहीं बताया था दैट शी वॉज हैविंग दिस प्रॉब्लम. बट बाय द टाइम शी वॉज 11, हर मार्क्स डिटीरियोरेटेड. पर फिर क्या हुआ, जब वो 11 ईयर्स की हुई, ठीक है, तो व्हेन शी वॉज 11 ईयर्स उसके जो मार्क्स थे, उसके मार्क्स डिटीरियोरेटेड मतलब कम होते गए, खराब होते गए. तो जब वो 11 इयर्स की हुई, उसके स्कूल में उसके मार्क्स भी, उसकी परफॉर्मेंस जो थी वो बहुत ही गिरती गई धीरे 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 करके. एंड हर हेड मिस्ट्रेस अर्ज्ड हर पेरेंट्स टू टेक हर टू स्पेशलिस्ट. फिर जब उसके मार्क्स कम होते गए तो उसकी हेड मिस्ट्रेस ने उसके पेरेंट्स को बोला कि यू शुड टेक हर टू अ डॉक्टर, एक स्पेशलिस्ट के पास लेके जाना चाहिए, बिकॉज हर कंडीशन इज गेटिंग वर्स डे बाय डे. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. फिर जब उसके पेरेंट्स उसको डॉक्टर के पास लेके गए, रिकमेंडेड बाय हर प्रिंसिपल, सो उसके पेरेंट्स ने एक चीज क्या डिस्कवर करी, उनको एक चीज पता लगी जो कि क्या थी कि उसकी हियरिंग लॉस तो था ही, उसके साथ साथ उसको ग्रेजुअली क्या हुआ, उसकी जो नर्व डैमेज थी, उसकी मतलब नर्व डैमेज भी होने लगी उसको धीरे धीरे. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to a school for the deaf. So जो डॉक्टर थे उन्होंने क्या एडवाइस किया कि she should she is not fit for a normal school जहाँ पे नॉर्मल बच्चे पढ़ते हैं. You should send her to a स्पेशलिस्ट स्कूल, स्पेशलाइज स्कूल होते हैं जो ऐसे डिसेबल्ड स्पेशल चिल्ड्रन होते हैं, सो उनका एक सेपरेट स्कूल होता है, तो यू शुड सेंड योर डॉटर टू दैट स्कूल. Everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn. But Evelyn was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. So when she heard about this, when Evelyn got to know कि उसको रेकमेंड करा जा रहा है, उसको किसी स्कूल में भेजा जा रहा है जहाँ पे सिर्फ ये वही लोग पढ़ते हैं जो डेफ लोगों का स्कूल होता है, वहाँ पे स्पेशलाइजेशन एजुकेशन होती है फॉर दीज काइंड ऑफ किड्स. जब उसको ये चीज पता लगी सो उसकी आंखों के आगे सडनली क्या हुआ ना, अंधेरा सा छा गया. ठीक है, ब्लैक, सडनली एवरीथिंग लुक ब्लैक, मतलब अभी तक जो उसकी लाइफ थी, शी वॉज फुल इनटू म्यूजिक, उसका जो इंटरेस्ट था वो पूरा म्यूजिक में ही था, शी वॉज फुल ऑफ लाइफ. बट देन व्हेन शी गॉट टू हियर अबाउट दिस, हर कंप्लीटली इन फ्रंट ऑफ हर देयर वाज अ सब कुछ धुंधला सा गया, ऐसा हो गया उसके साथ. एंड बट वन थिंग वॉज देयर विद हर दैट शी नेवर गिव अप. इवन दो उसको रेकमेंड किया, उसके पेरेंट्स को भी बोला गया, बट दैट गर्ल शी नेवर गिव अप इन हर लाइफ एंड शी वॉज डिटरमिन्ड कि नहीं, उसको लाइफ में कुछ अचीव करना है एंड शी इज गोइंग टू वर्क फॉर इट. सो शी नेवर thought of those things and she pursued her dream. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. एक दिन क्या हुआ, एवेलिन ने एक लड़की को जाइलोफोन बजाते हुए देखा. जाइलोफोन एक म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट होता है, ठीक है, तो उसको बजाते हुए देखा एंड शी ऑल्सो थॉट दैट आई ऑल्सो वॉन्ट टू प्ले दिस इंस्ट्रूमेंट. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. So now यहाँ पे percussionist कौन होते हैं, वो जो ड्रम्स एंड तबला वगैरह जो बजाना सिखाते हैं उसको बोलते हैं percussionist. So everyone, even her teachers, all the people discouraged her so much कि you will not do this, you will not be able to do this. सबने उसको demotivate करा. But एवेलिन अब एक परकशनिस्ट से मिली थी जो उसके टीचर बने थे, उनका नाम था रॉन फॉर्ब्स. उन्होंने उसको जाइलोफोन बजाना सिखाया था. सो दैट पर्सन ही ऑलवेज सॉ ग्रेट एस्पायरिंग गर्ल इन एवेलिन. सो he never discouraged her and he saw that potential in her and he made her play the drums. उन्होंने उसको चांस दिया to play that drum. Don't listen through your ears, he would say. तो वो हमेशा उसको क्या बोलते थे कि अपने कानों से मत सुनो, ठीक है. Try to sense it some other way. So he used to always say her कि no problem if you are not able to listen. तो क्या हुआ, तुम बहरी हो तो, but you can feel it. उस चीज को फील करो, feel the music. Suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drum from the waist up and the lower one from the waist down. Forbes repeated the exercise and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. I had learned to open my mind and body to sound and vibration. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. So after some time what happened was Evelyn herself saw that thing in her. She could realize that yes, she has that potential. And तो क्या हुआ अगर वो सुन नहीं सकती है तो she can feel the music and she can sense that thing in her. So बाद में क्या हुआ, एक जब वो ड्रम्स बजा रही थी सो उसको एक एक्सरसाइज करवाते थे रॉन फॉब्स, और वो जब रिपीटेडली वो चीज हुई सो शी कुड उसकी वो चीज हैबिट में आ गई. ओके, एंड विद दैट शी कुड फील द नोट्स ऑफ दैट ड्रम. जब वो बजाती थी तो वो उस चीज की वाइब्रेशन से वो जो नोट्स होते थे ड्रम के, शी कुड फील देम नॉट ओनली थ्रू हर माइंड बट थ्रू हर बॉडी ऑल्सो. एंड देन द रेस्ट वॉज शेयर हर डिटर्मिनेशन एंड हर हार्ड वर्क. बाकी जो चीज थी वो उसकी डिटर्मिनेशन थी और उसका हार्ड वर्क था, जिसकी वजह से जो चीज जिसकी वजह से वो बढ़ती गई आगे, विच केप्ट हर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड. एंड those things were very helpful in her life, that she was born for this thing. She had interest in music, and she was very much firm that she has to live a normal life. उसको एक वो नहीं चाहती थी उसको डिसेबल की तरह ट्रीट किया जाए. So she was always determined to work hard to achieve her goal. She never looked back. From that point onwards, she toured the United Kingdom with the youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her life. So here the author is talking about that when Evelyn, when she decided that she wants to pursue her career in music only, तो उसके बाद she never thought that she'll look back. उसने कभी पीछे मुड़ के नहीं देखा, एंड शी डिसाइडेड कि मुझे यही करना है, एंड आई विल नेवर गिव अप ऑन माई ड्रीम्स. ओके, एंड व्हेन शी वाज 16 she performed with the youth orchestra. Is a group of people who play musical instrument. So she was with them, and she went to United Kingdom and she played there, she performed there. She had decided to make music her life, and she that time itself she decided that my life is going to be music, nothing else. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the academy. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performances. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. So she had also auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music, and she scored the highest. मतलब उसकी जो पूरी अकेडमी में उसकी हिस्ट्री में कभी किसी ने इतना हाई स्कोर नहीं किया था, and she was the first girl who scored so high, and she completed that course of 3 years. That was a 3 years course. जैसे आप यूजुअली कुछ भी सीखते हैं, कोई डिग्री करते हैं तो यू हैव पर्टिकुलर टाइमिंग 2 years 3 years. सो इसकी भी 3 years की वो था, टाइमिंग ड्यूरेशन था. सो शी कंप्लीटेड दैट वन एंड शी स्कोर्ड द हाईएस्ट इन दैट. And then slowly what happened, she was performing with the group. Then slowly she came to the solo performances. अब वो अकेले perform करना चाहती थी. For all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. If you work hard and know where you're going, you'll get there. So here the author is saying कि उसी टाइम पे एवलिन जो थी, शी सेड वन थिंग दैट अगर उसको कोई ये बोलेगा कि इसने बहुत ही कुछ अचीव किया है, तो शी विल नॉट टेक दैट एज अ कॉम्प्लीमेंट, बिकॉज शी बिलीव्स दैट इफ यू डिसाइड समथिंग, इफ यू आर स्ट्रांग इनफ to decide for yourself that you want to do this thing in life, so you will never look back and you will work hard to achieve that goal. You will never give up on your dreams. And she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi-percussionist with the mastery of some 1,000 instruments and hectic international schedule. Then from that onwards what happened, she was very busy. मतलब उसको इतना कुछ उसकी लाइफ में चल रहा था. She was getting so many offers. She used to travel the world, and multi-percussionist होते हैं. Percussionist are the musical जो instruments होते हैं. सो शी जो ड्रम्स वगैरह होते हैं जो पीछे, बेसिकली जब एक ग्रुप परफॉर्म करता है तो ड्रम्स वगैरह आगे वो उसकी ना जो लोग बैकग्राउंड में म्यूजिक प्ले करते हैं तो वो तब वो यूज होते हैं. बट जब एवेलिन बजाती थी एंड शी यूज्ड टू गिव सोलो परफॉर्मेंसेस, तो जो वो म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट थे दे ऑल्सो गॉट दैट आइडेंटिटी एंड शी यूज्ड टू play them wholeheartedly and upfront with an upfront thing. So it became like the whole those all the instruments, they become very popular during that time. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. In our 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word. Men with bushy beards give me trouble, she laughed. So here ये कौन बता रहा है? ये ऑथर बता रही हैं about Evelyn, that she had an interview with Evelyn. She was speaking to her, and when she was speaking to her, she said that Evelyn is she's such a good person that they had 2-hour conversation. They were discussing few things and it was for 2 hours and she never missed a word. That means whatever this the author was speaking, she was able to identify every word spoken by her. तो जो भी वो बात करनी थी उसमें कुछ भी मिस नहीं किया and she was very nicely she was talking to her. Intriguing का मतलब होता है curious, fascinating. Men with bushy beards give me trouble, she laughed. So what she said, एक चीज एवलिन ने बोली, that people, that men who has beard, ठीक है, वो लोग उसको those people she have trouble talking to those people because when they are talking she is not able to see their lips, the lip movement. So it becomes very difficult for her to identify what they are speaking, because she is able to understand when the person speaks and when she reads the lips, because she cannot hear. So she reads the lip and then she is able to identify what the person is saying. But person who is having a beard, those for that it becomes little difficult for her to identify what the person is actually saying. It is just not watching the lips, it's the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish tilt. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11, she says. But that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. So she said, Evelyn, here she's saying that it's not just the lips. When I talk to someone, I don't look just the lips, I look at the whole face, and then I'm able to understand what the person is actually saying. And she speaks so flawlessly. Flawless का मतलब होता है without making any mistake. So the author is saying here that she speaks so well without making any mistake, and plus she's having, because she was from Scotland, so she has that Scottish tilt. Tilt का मतलब होता है that way of speaking. So she speaks so well, and she also not only she speaks the language of Scottish, but she also speaks knows how to speak French and Japanese, basic Japanese. As for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. So she says that tingles का मतलब होता है it causing a slight pricking, stinging sensation, जैसे कोई sense करवाना body के अंदर. So she says that music is something which not only not only not only the brain and that she is able to feel it, but also her whole body. She is feel the music through her skin, through her cheekbones, through her feet. So the whole body of hers can sense the music, and so better. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. Xylophone is a kind of a musical instrument which she used to play. So she says that जब वो xylophone बजाती थी तो उसका जो साउंड है उसके वो है ना उसके फिंगर टिप्स से पास होके एंड इट यूज टू move around her body, so she could sense the whole music involved in it. By leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibration pass through her bare feet and up her legs. So whenever she used to perform on stage and whenever she used to play drums, so what she used to do, वो अपने शूज निकाल देती थी. Why she used to do that? Because उसको लगता था कि अगर शूज उतार के वो करेगी, अगर वो बेयर फुट करेगी, so she can feel the music, sense the music more easily. उसकी जो वाइब्रेशन होती थी उसको easily वो उसको सेंस कर सकती थी, उसको फील कर सकती थी. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award, says master percussionist James Blade. So students, जो एवलिन थी वो अपनी ऑडियंसेस को हैप्पी ही नहीं करती. डिलाइट का मतलब शी यूज्ड टू मेक हर ऑडियंसेस हैप्पी through her music, but also in 1991 she was presented the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. उसको वो अवार्ड मिला था. And there was this person James Blade. ठीक है, James Blade was the master of percussionist. मतलब he was the master of playing all these musical instruments. जो ये xylophone, drums. So he was a very he was a legendary person playing all those instruments. So he said one thing about Evelyn, which I am going to read. God may have taken her hearing, but He has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So James Blades, उन्होंने क्या बोला था? This I've already told you about this in the starting also. We have read these lines. So he said these things about Evelyn, that she God may have taken her hearing power. God ने भले ही उसको बहरा बनाया है, उसको डेफ बना दिया है, but He has given him something more extraordinary which we don't have, and that is the having the power to feel something, to feel music. So she's got that power to feel things, and that is something beyond special. That is why she expresses music so well. So he said इसीलिए वो म्यूजिक जो है बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस करती थी, बहुत फील करती थी, and that is why she used to play it so well, so beautifully. Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. I have just got to work, often harder than classical musicians. So Evelyn says that I am just into my work. Workaholic is a person who can't stop working. So Evelyn जो थी वो बहुत ज़्यादा she was so so much into her work. उसको सिर्फ काम ही करना होता था, and she used to take never leave from her work. So she was so fully dedicated towards her work. But the rewards are enormous. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. So students, from here we come to know one more thing about Evelyn, that is she was not only she not only used to perform on concerts for the other people on stages, but she used to do charity also. Like she used to perform for prisoners जो जेल में होते थे उनके लिए भी करती थी, and she used to perform in the hospitals also for the patients. So she used to do this charity also. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians, and Richlin of the Bethune Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. So she was also she used to also give classes to the young people, children, and एक बेथोवन एक फंड था, एक चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट था. वहाँ पे there was this lady Anne Richland. She said one thing about Evelyn, that she was a great inspiration for young generation, for small children, and learning music from her, and getting to know her. After getting to know her, those children also, they also wanted to be something in their life, and she inspired them a lot, and they were also wanted that we cannot stop like this, and we have to achieve something in our life, something great, and we will keep going, will not stop here. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. So Evelyn Glennie जो थी, she was so young, and बहुत ही कम एज में उसने इतना कुछ अचीव कर लिया था अपनी लाइफ में, जो उससे डबल जो एज के लोग थे उन्होंने भी उतना नहीं किया था जितना वो कर चुकी थी अपनी लाइफ में अचीव. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. So, जो एवलिन थी, उन्होंने ना केवल जो म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट थे, जो ऑर्केस्ट्रा, एक जो बैंड बजाता था, बैंड जो एक ग्रुप मिलके बजाते हैं, वो वाले इंस्ट्रूमेंट वो कभी वो हाईलाइट नहीं होते इतना when they are played in a group, but when Evelyn started playing them, she used to give solo performances. तब से वो जो इंस्ट्रूमेंट थे, they got something some new identity. So they were also used to get, they also recognized. And plus, she was a motivation, she was an inspiration for many people who were handicapped, and she not only inspired them but other people also. She used to entertain she entertained millions of audiences through her music, through her performances. So she was an inspiration for everyone. So this was it in this part. It was about Evelyn and her life, and how she was an inspiration to many people, to millions of people like her or the normal people, and how she achieved her dreams. She never gave up on those dreams. So students, we come to an end of this part of this chapter. So thank you.